Hi there, I'm Bailey Miller, Research Assistant for the ESCOLAR project, or Effective Science Curriculum for Optimized Learning and Academic Results. This project is led by Dr. Fatima Terrazas Arellanes, and here's our website, escolar.tech. ESCOLAR is a project funded by the Office of Special Education Programs. It functions as a standalone curriculum for teachers to adopt as their core science program and guide students' learning. We aim to help all students, including those with specialized needs, learn science. So ESCOLAR is a unique online teaching approach that was born back in 2009 when we first received funding to create a middle school science curriculum. Since then, we've teamed up with OSEP and expanded to create upper elementary science curricula. Throughout the presentation, I'll give you a peek into how ESCOLAR works. Here's a little bit about our presence in classrooms around the world. Our users' online sessions average a bit over an hour over different pages, and overall, we've had a lot of engagement with students and teachers from many different countries, with the US leading in total engagement. The project's current 5-year phase has been devoted to building our upper elementary, that is, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade curriculum. Here's a list of the topics covered in the different units, all of which are developed from the ground up in alignment with the next generation science standards. And we also have our middle school curriculum, which comprises 13 different units. And all of our programs are available online for free at any time, and they come with everything that teachers need in order to implement them in the classroom, including assessments, lesson plans, and a teacher training course for learning how the platform works. Here are 5 practices we're proud to have in our programs: e-text supports, phenomena-based inquiry, the driving question board, earned vocabulary, and the student discussion forum. Let's talk about each of these practices. First, e-text supports. So here we are in the student platform. This is what students see when they're working on this lesson. And if I hover my cursor over any given line of text, you'll see these 2 icons pop up. These are for the digital notes and voice memo functions. So students are able to save typed notes or short recorded voice memos, giving them multiple modes of tracking their thoughts as they explore the curriculum. There's also text-to-speech, which lets you hear highlighted words read aloud. And all of the text that students read on the website is programmed as highlightable, and so able to be read aloud using the text-to-speech function. And Spanish translation. So about 5 million public school students in the US are English learners, and about 75% of these English learners speak Spanish. Our lessons and assessments can be seen in Spanish with just the click of a button. Next, we'll talk about phenomenon-based inquiry. And phenomena are just observable events that happen in the universe and can be explained and predicted by science. Our elementary school units are each centered around a different phenomenon. So students observe the phenomenon, explore it together, ask questions about it, and these questions help drive the class learning toward figuring out why it occurs. For example, what happened to the bison population at Yellowstone National Park? Or why do baked cookies weigh less than their ingredients? Or why are homes designed differently around the world? And this all helps shift the focus of science class from just learning about a general science topic toward actually figuring out how that topic works in a real-world context. Next, the driving question board, which is a tool used throughout units to generate, keep track of, and revisit student questions that drive the investigation of the anchoring phenomenon. In the first lesson of a unit, students observe the phenomenon and learn how to ask scientific questions about it. Students then share their questions with the rest of the class to create the driving question board. In this way, the focus of learning is shifted from an individual experience to a more collective one. Earned vocabulary is our approach to teaching scientific terms by introducing them only as needed. Oftentimes, students can grasp a scientific concept, but they lack the words to explain it. And this is a good time to introduce the vocabulary, like in the mystery word engagements in our units. For example, in this lesson about cookie ingredients, students mix salt in liquid and watch the salt break into pieces so small that it seems to disappear. As students discuss this, the teacher guides them to earn the word particles, to talk about those tiny pieces of matter like scientists do. And this shifts the focus from memorizing a list of terms to actually building a working vocabulary that students can attach their own experiences and ideas to. The Student Discussion Forum is a space where students collaborate and post their work. At the end of each lesson, students complete forum activities, like writing paragraphs to share research findings, posting assignments, and giving feedback to other students. This is an opportunity to communicate scientific knowledge and engage in constructive discourse online. Students can interact with peers from other classrooms, schools, or even from other countries. So we hope you can take something valuable from this. And if you're interested in learning more, you can visit our website at escolar.tech or send us an email. And we're also available to connect on a few social media platforms. Before we go, here are a few tips for getting started if you're interested in implementing our program. To get access for yourself or your students, you'll just need an account. Go to escolar.tech, scroll down and click Sign Up for Free Now. Enter your information, and you'll instantly have access to all of our units. Or if you'd prefer, you can send us an email and we can create multiple student accounts for you at one time. Next, we recommend taking advantage of our online teacher training course. To do this, you'll just need to log into your ESCOLAR account, find the Resources section of the website, and click Teacher Tools. And before you dive into a unit, we recommend getting to know the supporting materials. Each unit comes with a storyline featuring the targeted standards, lesson outlines, time estimates, and navigation tips. Each lesson has a detailed teacher guide. Here you can find a thorough plan for teaching each engagement of the lesson, including discussion prompts, samples of student work, options for differentiated or modified instruction, formative assessment opportunities, and helpful resources. And that's it for now. We hope to hear from you soon. Happy learning!